Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Purple Show, your home of European football. I'm your host, Henry, your resident Bundesliga expert. And joining me this week, we've got Lloyd covering La Liga. You've got Tom, who's doing Portugal. We've got Jamie.
Doing Portugal.
Wow.
Doing the whole country,
Wow,
mate.
yeah.
I'm sure my missus would be happy about that.
Especially if he's not in Portugal. And Jamie, we've got Jamie covering the Eredivisie. And Liam's back on your final
No,
week.
because he's back on next Wednesday.
So your penultimate week on Serie A for us.
They're firing me soon.
You're lucky you've lasted this
Dan might be a busy guy, you know.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we have designated backups now.
So
Yeah, we
Liam is
do.
designated.
Did you end up picking one, Jamie?
Not yet. Honestly, not yet.
Only because you left until last and you've not got much to work
No, but
with
also
now.
because
He did say Matt, but then I just took him anyway.
literally, I said Matt before him, and he went, "Oh, Matt's taken." And even Matt had responded to my message,
Yeah.
and I was at work, couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So don't be busy, basically, is the thing of that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Liam's back on the bench. But you know what? Because I feel bad that you're being put back on the bench, why don't you go first and talk to us about what's happening in Syria?
Well, Monza thought they were in dreamland. They had a 2-0 lead over league leaders Inter Milan. Obviously, Monza are bottom of the table, and they threw it away and lost 3-2.
Oh.
That's why they're bottom. Of the
And they
table.
lost because the last goal, own goal,
Oh,
in the
Oh,
77th minute,
That's embarrassing.
which Inter Milan are still 1 point on top. They actually won a game, which is pretty rare.
Aren't they've all been losing it, haven't they?
Yeah, they're struggling. They're all struggling. It's weird. It's their first win in about 5 games, I think.
Jesus
Seriously.
Christ.
Napoli beat Fiorentina 2-1. It's weird to see them not draw. You see that game and you're thinking, oh, that's set on 1-1.
That's
yeah.
a 1-1
Yeah.
written all over
David De Gea got a man of the match even though they lost. So
He's
that
just
just
a god,
shows
isn't
how
he?
many shots got peppered in.
it. Fairs.
yes.
The Napoli, they're still trying to get that first place. They're still 1 point behind, but I don't know who's going to win the league at this point. This is it's very week by week. It can change.
yeah.
One team that are in great form to win the league is Atalanta.
Yes, what a game. I watched
Yeah.
this game.
4-0 win
Unreal.
over
One of
Juventus.
his other big live streams that he always does. Paying for them, I swear.
I promise I'm not.
I think it was something like they had 19 shots with 37% possession.
They were unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
So they were just on the break constantly. Juventus were trying to hold the ball. It wasn't working. They got peppered.
Was Lookman back to his best?
He scored. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very, very good. The goal was great. I mean, Kolasinac back-heeled
Oh.
an assist to Zappacosta. What in the 2017 Premier League? Is that? Literally, I was going to say. It was unreal. Sorry, just the Kolasinac back heel is unreal in itself. Exactly.
But also Zappacosta still about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
He scored a
He was
ridiculous
a
goal in
solid
Europe.
player too with Chelsea, and then you just didn't play him, and he just kind of drifted off into the night.
No, he was a player. He played in Italy. He came to the Premier League, couldn't match the
didn't work,
physicality, didn't work. Scored a wonder goal in Europe and buggered off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a
Yeah.
B-Tech Matteo Darmian is what he is. Sorry, mate, carry on.
But I just would like to ask. I know we mentioned it. We mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. If you're Ademola Lookman, what team are you looking to go to? Where do you reckon his suitable level is?
But should he leave?
Easily.
He's
leaving.
leaving.
Do
He
you
said
think that's
he's leaving.
100% in
Yeah.
the certainty? Do you
he's-
think so?
You
He
finish.
said he's
You
gone.
finish top 20 in the Ballon d'Or. You're the best player in your team, which is pushing for European football. You want to go to a
Best
European
player in
regular,
Africa.
Yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with that. But
I just got bored of giving it to Salah, so they're just
I
you
see
can take it around.
Milan, one of the Milan teams maybe. If you want to stay in Italy, I think one of the Milan teams is probably the best place to go.
I was thinking Bayern Munich. If
He could
if
go
can
to
get
a-
the
yeah, I could see him
Yeah.
replacing Sane or
he
Gnabry.
can play on the left.
I'd say us, but I don't think his attitude's that
No, he
great.
wouldn't go United. No, don't.
Do
go
you
United.
think he's gonna? Do you think so? You all think he's 1,000% gone in the summer?
He's really
I'm
said
saying-
he's
yeah,
I
he's
don't
already
know. I'm saying if.
Right. Yeah.
I
Because
was just saying.
I'm just looking at it right now, right? Because they're obviously in a title race. They're only 3 points off. I know the relationship with Gasperini this season hasn't been the best, but he's loved by the fans. They absolutely love him and adore him.
Yeah.
Scored a goal against Juventus, of course, at the weekend. He's on great form. Retegi's bagged in 22 goals in Serie A this season.
Yeah, he scored
They're
as well.
really, really firing. Surely if he's going to move, he's going to move outside of Italy.
He has to move outside of Italy.
Because you're looking at the table right now, as you said, they're only 3 points off the top.
4.
Is it 4?
points, yeah.
4 points off the top. That's really close. There's not much in it. So why would you go to an Inter or go to a Napoli.
Yeah.
When
It's not
you're
really a
so
step up.
when you're so close to the top as well.
I would have said PSG if they didn't just get Kvaratskhelia.
I could see like an Atletico Madrid move.
Ooh,
That
yeah,
would
actually,
be a good
that's
shout, to be fair.
Who knows? Potentially.
I could see him in the colours.
I don't think he should stay in Italy because
No.
I wonder how well he'd mesh with. I feel like he's a very similar type of player to an Alvarez. I feel like he's very versatile, kind of sitting off a physical striker kind of player, and I feel like they probably wouldn't work too well together. If they were to sell Alvarez,
you can play Lookman on the left.
No, yeah, I think you can play out wide.
Or you could play sort like they have Soloff, don't they, as
I
well?
feel like it'd be Soloff and
Drop
Alvarez.
drop Alvarez deeper.
As a cam. He
Play
can
They get in
Lookman.
the way of each other, I think.
But then
completely-
where
I
do you put
disagree.
Griezmann? This is
right.
the issue because you've got Griezmann as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
It wouldn't work.
Or you play two up top with...
We
Because
haven't.
Soloff would have to be one of them.
No, yeah, but then even Alvarez can play out on the right. He played there for City and did well.
I'm surprised neither of you have mentioned Arsenal about a potential move for a left winger.
I don't think we can afford him.
No.
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 You
How
could
much?
afford
How
him.
much
You
do you
need
think
him.
he would cost?
Yeah,
You need him.
He's up. He's a 100 mil plus player.
Do you think
No,
so?
he isn't.
100
No,
million
I
pounds?
wouldn't.
I think because of his
Atlanta
placement.
have never been.
No, he
No,
would
but they can ask for that because
Yeah.
of his Ballon d'Or placement,
Exactly.
winning African Player of
How
the
much
Year.
do they pay? They sell.
They
that's
can.
stolen to us
They
for?
cannot. They can request
70.
that.
70.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
they
I'm-
can. They can request
They
a
can
big.
probably-
Yeah, they can.
They can ask for it, but I don't think
No
anyone
one's gonna
would
pay
pay it. Yeah, exactly. It's the
He's
same,
either-
same
right.
thing with Gyökeres. Gyökeres, they asked for like 80 million.
If
at the
Ollie
time, we
Watkins
weren't
can be
gonna pay it.
requested for 70 million, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to leave the summer. He's even go for 100 million to one of the big clubs who are just like, fuck it, let's just do it. Or he's going to go next summer for like 20 million to Fulham. That's what's going to. Those are the two.
He's not going to go back to Fulham.
But you know what I'm saying, though, right?
What
It's-
are you
he's
on
gonna
about?
either go now,
I know you're busy.
Have a, or
I
have
know-
a stink of a season.
No.
I'm not hearing
Mate,
it.
exactly what's
I
going
know.
on.
not hearing it.
I know
Now
you're
is the
busy now
time.
with your job, but like, can you still stay in the real world
Can
here,
you watch
please?
football,
I'm
please?
serious, man.
Can you watch? No, that is
He's not going
that
to
is one of the
Fulham.
worst takes I think I've heard.
yeah.
on this
So
podcast.
this is why
If
I
he's
was
this desperate to move, 100%.
like, we're looking at the options, right?
Fulham.
Yeah,
That
I
is
mean,
crazy.
Just came top 20 Ballon d'Or and won
for
African
20
Player of the
mil.
Year.
Yeah.
You're on.
For 20 million.
And I mean, I
Mate,
totally
is the
get why he
worst.
won African Player of the Year as well
Yeah.
because he
Yeah.
scored that hat trick and was very, very good. Like, do I think he's better than Mohamed Salah? No,
No.
but
I understand it.
You
you know,
make
I
that
get
move-
why he won it
You
for
either
sure.
make that move now, or you're just going to never end up at a big
Oh,
club.
I'm-
Trust
honestly,
me.
this is one of the worst takes I've
this
ever
is
heard.
the Louis. This is the.
This is
not
a
Louis
shocking
Zaha,
take.
What's his fucking first name? I can't even remember.
Language.
Who are you on
Zaha.
about? Wilfred Zaha.
Wilfred. This is Wilfred Zaha all over again. Linked with the big
Zaha
clubs
had
for
years
big
of
money.
being linked.
Yeah, exactly. And then just didn't happen, and ends up Galatasaray.
I don't wanna be a part of this.
But when
Zaha-
did Zaha ever do it in the Champions
Yeah.
League?
When
Yeah.
did Zaha score a hat trick in the Europa League final to be unbeaten by Leverkusen of the entire season?
Okay, it's a little bit better, but it's still,
I don't want to be
it's
on
a
this
bit better.
completely
I'm
different.
still saying,
What
if
are
he
you
doesn't
on about?
go, he's going to end up.
Zaha
same
did
situation.
move because Crystal Palace skyrocketed his price. So
But
it
that's
costs
what I'm saying.
like-
Atlanta will do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but
Yes,
someone
but
will
we'll
pay
buy
for
them.
Yeah,
People
but
will buy
the
him.
But also
I
the
don't
fact is,
think they will.
Lookman's a better player. Lookman will go to a team and continue to do
But
well.
is he a
That's the thing.
player that we agree somebody will pay £100 million for?
Yes.
Yes.
Who?
We just named them.
Exactly.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
Atletico Madrid.
PSG can
When
even do it.
PSG if
PSG
they
are
wanted
the only
it.
club that could feasibly do it, and I don't see
No,
it there.
Bayern Munich
PSG,
can do it.
PSG
You-
don't.
Bayern Munich never spend that kind of
PSG don't need Lookman. They've got
Here-
they've got
okay,
Doué,
Even
Barcola,
like the type of player
Kvaratskhelia.
City
They've got a
would
good.
play
They've
for.
got
Exactly.
good
Don't
wingers.
have the money.
City
don't
might buy
need
him.
City
City
would
could buy
Exactly.
him.
City
They
could
need
buy him.
they need a winger who scores because right now they've got Savio and
But they
Doku who
ju-
don't score.
But they just invested in Savio, Doku, and Marmoush, who will play out there as well.
Right, but Grealish
and they
will
have
probably
Li-
Grealish could leave.
hasn't
I think
left
Grealish
yet.
will go.
Yeah, but then even looking at
They
Bayern
need a
Munich-
fourth winger.
but also, even looking at Bayern Munich, Gnabry's probably going to go soon.
Yep. Sane's on his way out
Sane's
as well,
probably
yeah.
going to go. Coman is 50-50.
But I don't think
they haven't
Bayern
really
will
got
play
anyone else.
anyone.
Olise plays down the middle.
Yeah.
He would fit in
He would
perfectly
fit
to that
Bayern
squad.
so
He
well.
probably would, but I don't see them
And
paying
he's,
100 million.
he's also the
If they get
exact
rid of
type.
those two players,
Okay, maybe
they can
90
pay.
million
They
then.
can. I don't see them doing it though.
I do.
On
I can
They could pay up. They
So-
they
That's
can
a
get
very
80 million with
So are we
add-ons.
looking at realistic options for him in the summer? We're saying Bayern, and then you guys are saying City, right? As
City as
City
well.
Yeah,
another
Bayern,
one.
Atletico
City,
Madrid.
Potentially
Atletico.
Atletico, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Who knows? We'll find out in the summer, won't we?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. He's a hell of a player, though.
Clip this for later.
Yeah, exactly that.
When Henry's proven wrong again.
I was right.
that
I'm
statement-
sorry. Atlanta is my one sweet spot. They're
Yeah,
gonna win
you
the
was
league.
you were
They're gonna
you were
win the
right.
league.
You were
got
right
one
about them
prediction
competing.
right out of 50.
And he's
But
not
also
going to go
that,
anywhere.
that
and they're
statement
gonna
he said
win
is
the
one of the worst I've ever heard.
What the
cannot-
It's the
I
fact
cannot
you
believe
say
that.
it. It's the fact he was like, Lookman back to Fulham.
For 20 million.
Mate,
I
trust me,
cannot
this is
believe
what's
it.
going to happen.
I
Right.
cannot believe it.
Anything else in Serie A, Liam?
Bologna are like 3 points off Champions League football.
Wow.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah,
That's a turnaround.
I know. Yeah. So the table is for example, top 4 table. Obviously, you got Inter on 61, Napoli on 60, Atalanta on 58, Juve on 52, Lazio on 51, and then Bologna sat on 50.
Wow.
It's all close.
It is
really close.
It's very, very
there's
close.
a gap between the top 3 are kind of set which order.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
It's the 4th place.
is a battle.
So
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
So competitive.
I felt like we brushed over the Juventus side of
Yeah.
that result. 4-0 at home
slapped.
Mental.
is insane. What is it? Have you seen what's the TikToker's name? JFTV.
I know
the
he
Juventus
is.
fan.
Yeah, he was
I saw his reaction after the game. He was like, "This is just humiliating, absolutely embarrassing."
yeah.
And it is for a club of that stature. Like Atalanta, they're not a huge side
They're a
in,
growing
in
club,
Serie
but not the
Serie A.
side you
Exactly.
expect to
Like
be
you
that.
know.
They remind me very much of Bournemouth. Not Bournemouth, sorry, Brighton. They remind me very much of Brighton.
But
they are
they've
a
just-
small club, but they have used their really good transfer strategy to build something, and they've become a big club because of that.
Yeah,
That's a good football
yeah.
take.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
do
It
have
is.
some.
Something I've forgotten as well. Last week we didn't mention that our friend Val was at the Napoli Inter game last week.
Of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And me and Liam, you might be seeing us playing some football on the
Yeah.
22nd of March.
Yeah.
Nice.
Check out our
Announced yet?
socials. We haven't been announced yet, but buy your tickets. We'll be there.
By the time
Yeah.
this is out, we
I
might
wouldn't
have
count
Hmm?
chickens until
By the time
they're
it's out.
hatched, mate, but okay.
Right.
By the time
Yeah.
it's out, you should
By the
be
time this
announced,
is out, we should be announced.
We'll put
Yeah.
the link down below of the tickets.
Lachlan, please do that.
You're playing as well,
playing, come
Lachlan,
on.
so
Yeah, you've been doing the yeah. You're playing as well, bro. Imagine that. We rock up and he's like, "Who's this guy?" Oh, he's one of our editors. It'd
been. He won a
be
quiz
funny,
to
bro.
be
It'd be
here.
funny. Yeah.
literally.
But
Yeah,
who do you want to do next?
I'm going to go next
Oh,
Okay.
because again I make decisions, so I'm going next.
Okay, mate.
Exactly.
thinks he does.
Ooh, big man.
Scary.
Shiver me timbers.
I prefer ninjas, mate, as you well know. Anyway, that was a good one.
What did you say?
I prefer ninjas, as you know.
As you well know.
What is that? I'm so
It
confused.
doesn't make sense.
Pirates v
really.
ninjas.
Yeah, because you said
Oh,
Let's just move on.
See, the
right.
joke makes no sense because the viewer that has no context of what
Yeah.
that
No,
means.
That's
Also,
so
that was-
true.
Also, that was cut out.
they don't have context.
Yeah, that was going to cut out. So
Anyway,
Anywho.
we're going to talk about 3 massive results this week in the Bundesliga.
massive.
Yes, that exactly. Thank you.
DJ.
no one else.
What did you say?
Did that pick up on audio?
Yes, I think so.
What did you say?
When you said massive, I went like your head.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you, no,
Someone
you
zoom
can't.
into his massive head, please.
He's the image from the NFL.
Oh, please.
It's so really good for
Cursed image. You have got quite a few. The measurement one. Where
the
you've got
measurement one is brilliant.
Oh, well, that was from last year, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that
That was
was
quite
last
funny,
year.
yeah.
We have fun.
We're going to talk about Bayern Munich Festival. 2-0 up, cruising. You know, top of the league, no threat. Bochum, bottom of the league. Yeah, what are they going to do? 3-2 to Bochum. Turn around. Fucking slapped. They were helped by the fact...
Bochum tend to beat. Is it which team is it that tends to beat Bayern Munich?
Dortmund sometimes.
No, there was a
No.
lower side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like in the cup and something. Like they've.
They
No,
play-
it's not who you think it. I thought it's been a couple of things. Frankfurt were it for a few years. But Bochum seem to have their card at the moment.
Yep.
So, yeah, they were helped by the fact that João Palhinha, also from Fulham, if you might remember, was sent off in 52nd minute. So that probably helped them win a little bit. But, yeah, 3-2 in the end. Yeah, so it's not all over yet. There's a bit of competition left in the Bundesliga. But although they did just turn around afterwards and beat Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League quite comfortably.
Yeah. They did.
but
They
yeah.
did.
Yeah,
They did.
Speaking of Bayer Leverkusen,
Yeah.
it's been a tough couple of weeks for them. Because not only did they lose last night to Bayern Munich, they also lost 2-0 to Werder Bremen in the league.
So they didn't even capitalise.
They didn't
So
even...
both of the top two teams have
So,
dropped points.
so your point about it still being open is now not
Valid.
No, yeah. You can tell I'm reading this for the first time.
no shit. Thank you, ladies, for doing the notes. No,
Thank you.
Clearly, everyone reads them.
yes.
I do.
I do.
I do read them, just, you know, when I'm
He does
sat-
his own research as well, which is great.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
You watch the games,
Yeah, exactly.
so basically you're the odd one
I
out.
work in National League North. I haven't got time for this.
You think if when
Um,
now I've got a job, do you think I'm going to start slacking?
Do people know
Yeah,
you got a
same.
job?
I've got a job.
Not yet, but they might do when this comes out. I don't know.
You have he has a job. We don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
Well, we do, but
Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
Also, sorry, I'm sorry. By the way, sorry, I'm not taking that. I have a job nonsense because I have a job. You don't do. You have a job.
Yeah.
Do you have a job?
No.
That's not the point. He does his own research. That's not the point. I'm not taking that.
But
nonsense.
he does his research at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Exactly.
He's on the grind.
I'm not taking that nonsense.
Is that before
I
or
have a
after
job.
playing 3 hours of FIFA?
I'm watching
Do you work
NXT in the
weekends?
background.
You play because you're watching the rest
Yeah,
of them.
seriously, do you work weekends?
Yes. What do you mean? Do I work weekends?
Right.
Well, that's my question.
Oh my God,
Because I work all day, every day, apart from today.
Fucking
And
cry
I'm
me
here
a river, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
What else happened in the Bundesliga?
Still in crippling debt. Or whatever it is.
Boo-hoo.
I have to work.
This is another time. Go back to the bench, mate. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
down
here
back
next
in.
week, mate.
I'm sticking around.
I'm fucking leaving.
Bayer Leverkusen had 18 shots in the game against Werder Bremen. Guess how many big chances they created?
0.
1.
1.
You two are right. It was 1 out of 18.
Wow.
big
I read the
chances.
I saw the stat earlier this morning.
It was 1-0 for most of the game, and then they added the second in the 94th minute. So, yeah, they had their chances. It probably wasn't. It doesn't look as that looks very clean cut, and obviously I think Bayer Leverkusen had a lot of the ball and created. As I said, 18 shots is still loads, but nothing concrete, nothing clinical,
Just realised,
and lost it.
if you only just reading these notes, how do you know all this information? It's just from the notes.
Yeah.
You're just guessing.
Goodness gracious me.
It's almost like these notes are right here.
I wonder what he's going to do to describe his players. He's
I
just
know,
going to read
yeah.
Lenny's notes again. He's just gonna read-
Lenny, you should come in here and take
Yeah,
his place. Honestly,
Hey, I appreciate the time and effort that he puts into this. And
Yeah.
I will deliver it
He's
with
just laughing over
clinicality.
there.
freezing in the corner.
I will deliver him with clinicality and a great atmosphere.
But that is why we brought in producers, so that
Exactly.
it makes our life
He does his
easier.
job honestly
Yeah, he-
and does it well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do it ridiculous.
And I'm here
well.
to be laughed at.
Yeah.
And that is...
That is your
Trust
job.
me, you
that
are.
is my
You
job.
You are laughed at a
And
lot.
I do that job very
We
well.
make sure.
You are laughed at a lot.
Everyone has their roles in the company.
We do appreciate you not wearing a cap today.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
to be fair, I
You know, a
respect
round of applause, everyone.
However,
round of
every
applause.
10
What are we
seconds.
saying? I've gone with...
No, it's not bad.
Nice.
Black t-shirt, nice little
You,
shirt.
you got better shoes on today as well.
Yeah,
Looking
I-
good, mate. Looking good.
I respect it.
Looking good.
Nice.
I almost put the hat on and I was like, you know what?
No, we don't
Stylish
need
today.
it.
I don't-
Every
did
10 seconds he does do this,
Yeah.
but it's
Mate, look how
fine.
long my hair is right
Maybe
now.
get a haircut.
I can't afford one.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. And you work?
Oh, I owe you lunch today, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, you don't. Actually, tell you what, save it because he's going to buy me lunch today.
Am I?
Well, you're giving me free. We're getting free food, aren't we?
We will talk about that later.
You might be buying me lunch still.
Right.
Anyway.
It's the third and final game. Of the Bundesliga. It's another big team that has lost points. We're never getting through the Bundesliga section.
We've gone through 1.5 leagues.
Anyway, Frankfurt also lost to Union Berlin, who have not had their best
Okay,
season.
wow, yeah, you weren't wrong. 3 big
Yeah.
big games.
Big games. Motherfucker.
We need to get through this, man.
Get out.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Friend of the
Can't
channel,
tell
Luke
that.
Bennett. Good channel.
Yeah.
Please tell me. I'm going to tell my parents not to watch this one. Yeah, so
You
they...
tell them to watch all of them.
My grandparents watching
They must not like me very much.
No, must not like any of us.
Anyway,
What's he done wrong?
I can't do this anymore, man. Please, please, please.
Why is he straddling a chair?
Goodness me.
oh no.
For context, check out his punishment from last week on the TikTok.
Yeah.
Please check it out.
Oh, they're not on TikTok, thank God for that. Jesus.
If
Well,
they were, he'd come home and be like, is there something you haven't told us?
Have you ever tried this one?
Anyway, let's finally quickly finish up. It's now, is it 5 or 3? It's 3 league games in a row that Frankfurt have now lost since obviously they lost Marmouche in
Yes,
January
they have
to Man
fallen
City. Do you know who they replaced him with, who their new striker is?
No.
You know him. You know him well.
Who's this, sorry?
I just started FM, but I
The
don't know.
Belgian beast, Michy Batshuayi.
Oh,
is
yeah.
there.
Mishy.
And he did score in this game.
What a go.
He
What
put
is-
them ahead 1-0, but 2 goals in the second half took the points away from Frankfurt, who were away from home, to be fair. The last time that they lost to Union Berlin was 5 years ago, February 2020. It's been a long time, and they
Before
finally broke
lockdown.
it. And before this match,
During.
not
Would be
What was
during.
it? What was it? What did you say?
February 2020 would have been.
Oh, was it not March?
Lockdown was in March.
February 2020.
I'm pretty sure it was
I'm
March.
sure the Bundesliga stopped earlier than. It would have been one of the
It
last few
came back,
games.
but it also came
you're
back.
right.
the
You're
third-
right.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I think it would be one of the
I
last.
knew I was. I'll back myself.
I watched a lot of those games because it was the only football left on TV at that
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, they were one of the last teams to.
Did you guys do
stop.
the thing where you like picked a Bundesliga side to support because there was no other football on?
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
took a random.
Black and yellow every
I picked
day.
Bayer Leverkusen.
I picked Werder Bremen. Milot Rashica.
What is it with you and smaller Bundesliga clubs? Because what's your
I-
save?
I-
in
I
November
didn't-
right now?
I did-
No.
I
I put
did-
my foot down there. We had to
I didn't actually.
putting my foot
I didn't
down.
actually specifically pick Werder Bremen. It was like 10 of us
No,
sort
but
of just
you're-
randomised the team.
Your
fair,
save is
fair
on with
enough.
Augsburg right now. Is it
I
not?
told
It
you I'm
is.
putting my fucking foot down AFM.
Well, everyone else
Does
here
your foot reach
loves
the
their
floor?
family.
Can't be arsed.
See?
Oh,
See?
can you reach to the floor there?
Can you hit the floor?
Put your foot down.
I can't put my foot down the
I
whole
don't
way.
think my foot properly hits the floor.
Can you,
Can't do
mate?
it.
Yeah, look how fucking. Yeah, if I lean forwards like you do,
Yeah.
I can put my
To be fair,
fucking foot
to be
down.
fair, Liam's sitting on the back of the chair, both feet are planted.
Yeah, but he's just tall.
it's just ridiculous.
I'm
Foot is
90%
fine.
legs. That's the problem.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are they
before
getting megged on the 22nd?
no.
they will.
Mate, if it
Yeah.
does, we're clipping the fuck out of it.
I'll be running around like this.
Just jumping.
Anyway, shall we move on from this chaos? And
Please.
let's go to chaos. Jamie, take it away.
Yeah, so the Eredivisie, just want to start with a bit of news about it, that we have actually jumped Portugal in the FIFA rankings. We've gone up to 6th, so now behind France. I personally believe that France is worse than both Portugal and Netherlands.
Yep, I agree.
However, yeah, just a bit of news about the league. Going into the league, PSV managed to pick up a win against Heerenveen 2-1 to try and kind of push a comeback for the title because they kind of threw it away.
Yep.
And of course, they got hammered 7-1 in the Champions League, so they're out of that.
Woo.
It's their first win in 5, which for PSV is not great.
Teams don't like winning the league, do they?
That's the thing. I don't understand. And
Just
what
don't like doing it.
yeah.
No.
Well, honestly, what doesn't help is Ajax picked up a 1-0 win away from home against Vol from a penalty from Kenneth Taylor, which just kind of keeps the 8 points. So I think there's only like 10 games to go. So I think pretty much another kind of 1 or 2 wins kind of just seals the league, which honestly is poor from PSV. Like that's properly bad. Not winning in 5, getting completely dumped out Champions League.
I was going to say, given the start they had as well, how good they were.
They were. I think their first loss of the season was against Ajax, and that was 12 games in.
Yeah.
They went 12 games unbeaten, lost, and have just thrown it away completely.
Yeah.
So not great there. Go Ahead Eagles picked up a great win away from home against NEC, who look like they're probably going to sack their manager, or at least he's not going to sign a contract renewal. Ended 3-2 with Antman scoring in the 75th minute, who I think is linked to coming to the Premier League. I think he's linked with going to Brighton. 24 years old centre midfielder.
Sounds like a Brighton signing.
Yeah, exactly. He's good from a lower league
Yeah.
or like lower Dutch team. Seems like the kind of win player that Brighton would sign.
Yeah.
Willem-Svaai were 2-0 up against Utrecht going into the 60th minute. Ended up losing 3-2.
Oh, again? How many flipping 3-2s are there?
Yeah, there's been 2 this week. With Sebastian Haller getting the first goal. Of course, played at Ajax, played at, was it Dortmund he played at?
Yeah.
And then he, was it testicular
Survived
cancer?
cancer in between that as
Yeah,
well?
testicular cancer. Had a bunch of time out, went back to Utrecht where he started his career. And it's honestly, as much as I don't like Utrecht, it's good to see him on the score sheet.
Yeah.
It's always nice seeing a player come back.
There was another club in between there that he absolutely banged at, but I can't think what the name was.
He played at West Ham for a bit.
No,
he was good at West Ham.
He was at West Ham, then he went to Dortmund, then he had the cancer, unfortunately, and he kind of stopped playing to deal with that. And he came back to Dortmund and was all right, but I swear he went somewhere else. No, it was just Dortmund.
Yeah,
he
thought-
went back into Dortmt. Yeah,
Thought so, and he went back to
It's another bad take, just saying.
Utrecht. Yeah,
Not that we're
but
counting.
back to the point.
Keeping count, are we?
Is there a scorecard going?
Just use their whiteboards.
Back to the point.
Bad take.
Tally it up. Oh, there's a line through the middle.
I'm glad he's back on the score sheet, and he seems to be doing well there. I think he's only on loan. I do want to see him move. I want to see him move permanently. I think it'll be good for his career and good for Utrecht. Bottom of the league, Almere losing again, 1-0 away from home to Twente.
What a surprise.
Honestly, it wasn't really any shock. They had 15. Twente had 15 shots. 2 on target and still won 1-0.
How did Feyenoord get on?
Feyenoord didn't actually play this week because of their, I think the Champions League game they didn't play. No, they played Cup. That's it.
And did they win the Cup?
I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't follow Feyenoord, and I'm not gonna talk about Cup games. I'll talk about Eredivisie. Anyway, the last 2 games, Fortuna Sittard picked up a 1-0 win at home against Heracles, which.
There's your line. Go fucking something like that.
Which is a big win for Fortuna. Heracles is a team that are quite good. And then the last game, Sparta Rotterdam once again kind of fighting for relegation, drawing 1-1 with Breda after Breda got a red card in the first minute. And managed to then go 1-0 down and then come back and actually get an equaliser. So the table at the top, Ajax on 63 points, PSV in second on 55 with Utrecht on 49.
Sorry, what are you guys doing?
You
just knew it. What is going on? Where's the composure?
He's got
He set me off and I looked up. I got composed when I looked up at him. And he's giggling away.
I saw him laughing.
I was trying so hard.
You did so well, Jamie.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say after you finished that, like that must have been so difficult to get through.
Mate, getting that through my ear.
That's because Tom was laughing at Henry.
I stopped.
Why were we laughing? Why were you guys laughing in the first place?
Henry.
What did you do?
No, it was me doing the line and you going like that.
Just towards the bottom of the league, Almere still sit at bottom on 14, which they're probably relegated. Waalwijk once again also relegated. I think they play Feyenoord today. They're on 17, and then the playoff position is between Willemsvaai on 24, Sparta Rotterdam on 24, Zwolle on 25.
Nice.
So I think Zwolle will escape, but it's between Rotterdam and Willemsvaai to get that playoff position. And honestly, I could see either of them going down. Neither of them look great, so
Are there any teams coming up that could be dangerous or ones to watch out for?
Let me just have a quick look, because I know that the second division in Holland is ridiculous. Like, there was a week that I think I sent to the group where pretty much every team managed to beat the team above them, which was ridiculous.
That's going to be some stats.
So top of the league for the second division is Volendam on 64. Cambuur is on 55 alongside Den Haag. Volendam will come up most likely and then probably come back down, honestly. They're going to win the league, come up. Cambuur as well will win the league, come up, go back down, because they're just kind of, they're always in between the two. Yeah, exactly. Den Haag, again, in that playoff position.
Yeah.
It's interesting, because Den Haag haven't been in the league for the last 7 years.
Oh, really? Because I remember the name.
Yeah, exactly. Well, but before that, they were consistent. They had about 15 years consistent being in the Eredivisie. Had some financial issues, got rid of good players. I think a couple retired and kind of just dropped down and stayed a second division team. Similar to like kind of likes of Watford, where they were like a Premier League team, kind of up and down, but then just kind of stayed down.
Yeah.
Honestly, against Willemsvaai, I think they've got, and Sparta, I think they've got a great chance coming back up. Last year Almere were in that position of they weren't expected to come up, were in that playoff and won it. I don't see why Den Haag can't again. And I think they're the kind of club that they have a massive fan base. It's too big for the second division. So if they do come up, I think it'll be interesting because they should technically stay up. They've got the funding behind them. They've got the fan base. They should be in the first team. But yeah, that's the Eredivisie for you.
Nice. Let's talk Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Okay.
Yes, that's what he said.
So, three of the teams obviously at the top. Not anymore. Braga 1, Porto 0. So now they're both on 50 points.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you on the way here?
That you like playing with them on FM. It's nothing to do with real life.
But they are a sick. Braga are the one, and it's João Moutinho, I believe, who is the best player on the team.
Damn.
Let's get back to
Porto scored
Do you
anyway.
want to play? Do you want to
Braga in the 17th minute.
Do you think
I will put Keane in your seat for the last game.
Can we just go
Bro,
back to football.
shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Do you think Horta will leave? Because he's consistently been good in Portugal for Braga. I feel like he could.
He's quite loved by the fans, I think, is the reason why he's not... Like, he might just be quite settled.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, the step up from him going to, let's say, a German side or even an Italian side may find him out a little bit.
Could go to France.
Could go to France.
Possibly. But,
You
I
don't
don't
do
know.
that.
He's one of their better players.
to be fair, in 2 weeks I'm going to make some content for social media for us because I'm going to Braga.
Oh,
Going to go
nice.
do a stadium tour and watch a game.
Check it
So
out.
We'll see that on socials.
So the funny thing is, though, Braga only created an XG of 0.2.
Oh,
Wow.
And still scored
What minute did they score?
17th.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. But Benfica won 3-0 against Nacional. Expected.
I watched that game. National were awful.
Yeah, and then Casapia lost 1-3 to Sporting, and they couldn't even score their only goal. So, it was pretty comfortable for everyone. Gyökeres got 2. I will say that the Benfica keeper was their backup keeper, and we might speak about him later.
Oh.
Fair enough.
But in terms of the table, Sporting on 59, Benfica on 56, but with game in hand, and Porto and Braga fighting for the Europa and the
Conference. Yeah.
positions.
So 3 points behind still.
Benfica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Benfica are 3 points behind, but with the game in hand.
Okay. But you think, so what? Who are we
So
saying is going to win?
So if Benfica win their game in hand,
it's
top-
equal.
it's equal first and equal third on points, technically.
Nice. And then what? Who are we saying wins the league? I know we say every week it changes. So who are we saying?
Benfica have won the last 5 games. Sporting have been struggling.
Is it still Roger Schmidt?
God, stop testing my knowledge, man.
Who are we on about for Benfica?
Benfica.
No, it's Bruno Lage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying Sporting hold it. I'm saying Sporting hold on.
I think Benfica will do it.
I
They're in
think-
better form.
But I think Sporting still need to play Benfica. I think if Sporting manage to win that game, it's over.
Yeah.
And it's at Sporting.
Well,
as
it's a
well.
massive 6-pointer, isn't it? at the
Exactly.
top?
It's
Yeah.
at Sporting.
The new manager's been messing around with the system though, like playing. Who played in midfield the other day? We spoke about this. It was one of the centre backs. DeBast, I think, played midfield,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, why?
Yeah, but he played well, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Don't fix what's not broken. Like, don't try and mess with the system.
No, but you see, okay, you can say
Well, yeah.
that.
So there's still Porto and Benfica to play.
Yeah.
Sporting Braga still to play. Big game as well.
The Sporting
I'm just scrolling through these. Santa
Fair
Clara Sporting again could go either way.
yeah.
Morientes sometimes put up a fight, so they've got Sporting that the week after that. I mean, Bobby still doesn't count. Then Benfica Sporting on Sunday the 11th of May.
Yeah, I thought so. That's near the end of the season
Yeah,
as
and
well.
it's at Benfica.
That's at Benfica.
Oh, is that Benfica?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, interesting.
Well, I've been saying Benfica for a little while
I
now.
think I'm in Benfica's boat because just
Benfica.
the form.
The thing
form
is, my
just,
heart-
you can't argue with
my
the form.
heart, I like Benfica. I think it's the team I've connected with most in Portugal. But I do think Sporting
Yeah,
will be able
but
to
the
hold
gap that they've already got back and the fact they're now on equal points, it does indicate
on.
that
Is Sporting
they're
still in
better.
Europe? Because that's the only thing I could think could take
No,
away
No,
their...
they
got
got
knocked
knocked out.
And Benfica as well now knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, neither of them have anything else to play for.
Yeah.
Only Porto.
What
are
about the
in
Taça de
Europe.
Portugal?
Taça
Second,
Portugal.
No, the
cup.
Taça de Portugal.
We don't talk about that in this,
No, but either of them still in it.
if I'm not mistaken. I don't know.
Sporting and Benfica are both in it.
Okay, okay, same. Okay, cool.
So they got the cup.
They're
and
both
league.
in the semi-final. They're both going to get to the final and play each
Yeah.
other.
I like a lot of the players in that Sporting team. I like the system. I like the club.
It's because you're a
I
Man
think
United fan.
The system's changed though a bit.
Exactly.
Things I grew up
hasn't played as
loving
much.
Benfica because of a particular YouTuber that I enjoyed watching. He was a Benfica fan, but I resonate a lot more with Sporting because there's a lot of crossover with players and stuff like that. And also
Just
just like-
Man United.
just-
I love a
just a
3-4.
manager, isn't
I
it?
love a
It's
3
just a manager.
And Cristiano Ronaldo.
And Cristiano
Oh,
Ronaldo.
yeah,
And
yeah,
Nani.
fair.
And Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crossover.
Fine, I'll give it to you. I really want to
Yeah.
find an issue with that.
And also, like, I love a 3-4-3. I think if it's played well, it's amazing. The way it was the first half of the season is amazing. You got to back it. You got to back Sporting. I think they can do it.
Yeah.
Well, they played that way for the first half of the season for a reason, and they lost the reason.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You might be wondering why I did this particular order today and who was reading out what. It's because I wanted to save our little celebrity till last. So you guys who wanted to see Lloyd speak had to wait all the way to the end, unfortunately.
You know what? Fair
Honestly,
play.
I respect
you know
it.
what?
Yeah,
Fair play.
fair
Fair
So,
play.
Yeah.
Lloyd, why don't you take it away and talk to your loving fans?
Yeah, we've got to start with some really sad news in La Liga this weekend, unfortunately. Carlos Miñaro Garcia sadly passed away, the Barcelona doctor. So unfortunately, their game, of course, and rightfully got cancelled. Thoughts and wishes from everyone here at the Blue Podcast Network with all the family and friends. Moving on from that, of course, sad event. Real Madrid ended up beating... who did Real Madrid beat? Actually, hang on. We'll get back to that in a second. Atletico Madrid. I know what happened to Atletico. They lost to Getafe. Adam Bardi scored 2 goals in the 88th for the 92nd
I
minute.
was trying so hard to be composed.
That's totally fine. That's
Oh my
totally
God.
fine. That's totally fine. It threw me
And
off.
Real Madrid. Wait, who did Real Madrid play?
I totally forgot who they beat. But I know what happened in the Atletico game.
All right,
Let's go.
The Atletico game, they went 1-0 up. Sorloth scored a penalty. Correa got sent off. And then Adam Bardi scored 2 late goals in the 88th and the 92nd minute to mean Getafe beat Atletico 2-1.
Wow.
Do you think that means they're out of the title race?
Is their first game lost in quite a while? Though?
I wouldn't say they're out of it, but
Struggle.
to be 1-0 up with 15 minutes to go,
Yeah.
then go down to 10 men and concede 2 goals with about 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
It's absolutely... It's poor.
I could see them bottling the league to Atletico, but then going to Real Madrid and then beating them in the Champions League.
That's what I was going to say. Today, when this is being recorded, they've got Real Madrid. And I think 2-1 is easily a scoreline that they could actually come back and win. I think
Yeah, who would you rather face? Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid?
Atletico every day. Every day.
Have you been seeing some of the Arsenal fans saying that they do better against
stupid.
Real Madrid because they don't do well against a low block, which Atletico Madrid will do?
It's rubbish.
It's bullshit.
It's rubbish.
Oh,
Yeah,
It depends how good Arteta is as a
Let's
coach.
see how good you do against Rodrigo, Mbappe,
Yes,
and
let me-
Vinicius
let me-
Junior.
Bellingham.
And Bellingham.
Let me
And
come
Valverde.
Yes, let me put Vinicius Junior against Timber.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Yeah,
No, I back Timber. I genuinely, the way
Tim- yeah,
the way
Tim's
he's
good.
playing.
Whoever you play at
it's,
left back.
it's Rodrigo against whoever's on the other side.
left
that I'm
back's
worried
getting
about.
destroyed. Your
What
midfield's getting
It's
bodied.
Kieran
Yeah,
Tierney.
it's Rodrigo. It's Rodrigo.
Your attacking getting in the box.
Yeah.
Like,
What attacker?
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Marino.
We have Martinelli.
Yeah,
Mikel
mate,
Mer-
mate,
that's so
don't
stupid,
worry,
by
don't
the
worry.
way.
If Valverde's playing right back, oh wait, you haven't got left back. It's fine.
I was going to say it's Skelly against flipping Rodrigo.
Yeah,
Don't piss
What
me
happened to
off.
mate,
Calafiori?
he'll get sent off. He'll get sent off.
Calafiori's a
he's
better striker
really
than
hot,
our striker, by the way.
Honestly, Calafiori should go up front.
He should go up front. We're not even joking.
Well, if you're playing Mikel
Mate, just
Marino
the
there
aura
already, like
that
Yeah.
he brings. Yeah.
Just the hair. Just the hair itself
Yeah.
will get him goals.
But
Anyway.
I have found out who Real Madrid I have remembered. Rayo Vallecano was the team that they ended up beating. 2-1 at home. Mbappe and Vinicius Junior back on the score sheet. I remembered everything apart from who they played.
Yeah.
So that's a great start.
Real
But
Vallecano, famously owned by R9 Real.
R9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right? Actually?
Yeah, he got
I don't
kicked
know.
out. He got kicked
No,
out
no,
of
no,
Cruzeiro and went to.
That's Valladolid. Sorry, no, I
Oh,
fucked
no.
up.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I have fucked up.
Oh, sorry.
Real
about
Vallecano
that.
is the ex-club of James Rodriguez. And do you remember the name Trasherash? Do you remember Trasherash on FIFA like 15?
Well, Falcao used to play there for a
And
little while
Falcao
as
Yeah,
well.
Falcao.
Yeah. So they've had.
I don't remember
they've
that.
had
I was
some-
8, mate.
No,
Some of us were people at that point.
mate, you only started following football in 2016.
Yeah.
Jeez, I forgot about that.
Just remember, Pascal Gross is a Barclays man, guys. But also, Real Madrid winning, that's a big 3 points for them. I mean, you'd expect it anyway, of course, at home. But getting Mbappe and Vinicius on the score sheet again, it's another positive. Further down the league table, though, there was a bit of a shock. Deportivo Alaves, 18th in the table. Got there in the end. Oh, my goodness. The editor's going to... Who is editing this one?
Lachlan.
If you
Oh,
have-
God.
No, it claps your hands.
It's funny. 'cause
No, stop it.
All right.
Enough is enough. So, Real Madrid ended up beating Rayo Vallecano by 2-1. Mbappe and Vinicius Junior both on the score sheet. Expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3 points. You need to get this in a title race. Sometimes the easiest games are, in fact, the most important ones. So, just normal for Real Madrid, really. Just simple stuff. Mbappe's goal was a good goal. Sort of curled it into the bottom right-hand corner.
This has been awful.
As also down towards the bottom of the table, massive shock. Deportivo Alaves 18th, beating Villarreal by 1-0. So they're 5th. The only goal being from Manu Sanchez, and it was a really funny goal to actually watch. He sort of heads the ball, the keeper flaps at it, and then he just gets the rebound from about a yard out and just taps it in. It was a really strange goal. But yeah, he got the only goal of the game. Deportivo Alaves went down to 9 men. Sivera got sent off in the 58th minute. Originally, when I was watching it, I thought Ayoze Perez would have got sent off because on the highlights that I watched, the referee sort of pulls up the red card, and he sort of almost looks like he's showing it to Perez on the screen. But then, of course, it was the goalkeeper. So I got myself confused in that regard. But yeah, they went down to 10 men for about half an hour. And then another player got sent off as well for Deportivo Alaves, 94th minute. But yeah, they held on. Big win. Only 2 points off of 17th place now. Ooh. So they're well in this relegation fight. And who knows, maybe they can stay up. Yeah. Apart from that, though, that's everything. That's everything for La Liga this week.
Cool. Thanks, guys, for covering your respective leagues. We're now moving on to our little competition that we run every week. Yeah, I've changed it up. We're going competition. The purple competition.
Sounds so bad.
Purple show, at least.
Purple show.
The purple show comp.
Yes, there we go.
Wait, hold on. Because we're talking about the players, it's the purple showcase.
Oh my God.
Yes, there we go. I knew it would happen organically. The purple showcase, everybody, where we go through every position and find.
I like it.
And find the best player in Europe in each of those divisions. So we're going to start with the best goalkeeper in Europe this week.
Firstly, you're fired. You're hired.
You can't fire me. I quit. No, I don't quit.
It's on camera. It's on camera.
It's there.
Resignation is there.
I already am. Who's got the best
Judge,
goalkeeper?
I have video evidence that he says he quit. So he's quit.
Yeah, definitely not true. Jesus Christ. Who wants to go first?
You.
Go
Me?
ahead.
Yeah.
Why
Yes,
me?
you.
Yes, you.
You were about to start speaking.
No, I asked who wanted to go first.
And I said you.
Well, why don't you go first?
Because I don't want to go first for my keeper.
Goodness
Why don't you
gracious
go first
me.
for your
This is a
Let me go first then. Right.
Thank you.
Neuland from Sevilla. 1-0 win away from home against Real Sociedad, preventing an XG of 0.9.
Nice.
So good win for Sevilla away from home.
Yeah, nice.
Fine, I've gone for Roos, NEC. Did concede 3, but prevented an XG of 3 and made 12 saves.
Nice.
David De Gea.
It's all right.
Lost 2-1, but made 9 saves, prevented an XG of 2.
Okay.
Just a shit
Okay.
of
Henry?
James.
Yeah, I'm probably going to vote for him. But Tom, why don't you tell me who you're going to vote for?
So I have got.
Not vote for. Who you're gonna put forward.
You're right, bro. You're
No,
good.
I'm not. When have I ever been alright?
So, as I mentioned earlier, Benfica played their backup keeper against Nacional, who made 3 saves, but also saved a penalty and kept a clean sheet.
Oh.
Nice.
Backup keeper as well.
Who? Right. First of all, who was he playing against?
Nacional.
And who is his name?
Suarez.
Suarez.
Yeah.
Suarez.
Suarez?
Yes.
Is Suarez?
Yeah.
Suarez.
Yeah.
Okay. I might be able to compete with that.
Just say it.
Just tell us more.
My player is Michael Zetterer. Zetterer? Do you reckon Zetterer?
Yeah, Zetterer, yeah.
Who kept a clean sheet against second place Bayer Leverkusen for Werder Bremen. Made 4 saves and kept an XG of 1.6. So maybe not quite the same number of saves, but against a much better opposition and still kept that clean sheet.
But did he
It's
save
good.
a penalty?
He did not save a penalty, no.
It's good. I'm going to
But
start
he
voting.
also didn't concede a penalty.
I'm going to start voting and go for Tom. It's a penalty save. And it's backup
Against
keeper.
Nacional.
Yeah, but it's a backup keeper. You could be against anybody and you're still saving a penalty. Come on.
Yeah, but still.
Why are you arguing? It's my choice.
Liam,
I'm voting for Tom.
Thank you.
I'm not going to ask you who you vote for. Lloyd.
I'm afraid it's going to have to be Tom.
Fucking hell.
Sorry,
I'm
Henry.
I'm voting for David.
I'm
De Gea,
voting for Jamie.
so-
Jamie
fair
anyway.
enough.
Sorry, Henry.
Jamie had the most saves, no?
Yeah, 12
Yeah,
saves
12.
and brilliant.
Yeah,
Like,
You were, you, you,
He
you were in my
brought in
second
an
place,
XG of
though,
3.
Henry.
And he still conceded
I
3.
don't know why he thought he had a chance.
The issue is, right, my keeper
Because my
could,
goalkeeper was great, and it was against Bayer fucking Leverkusen. Yours was against
Language.
shitty little Nacional. Fucking shocking.
I think the funniest thing here is that the guy conceded 3 and prevented an XG of 3.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
Goodness
defenders.
me.
All right, let's move on.
Ridiculous.
Right.
You are leading this podcast, you know, Henry.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting everything up ready.
Okay,
and
fine.
just, seeing
Right.
through my
Jamie, you go
anger.
first.
Go, go, go.
Rodrigo Guth from Fortuna. Sittard 1-1-0, kept a clean sheet, and honestly, 2 incredible last-ditch tackles. As in, like, one-on-one, no goalkeeper, and he managed to block it.
Nice. Who wants to go next?
What have we let?
Yeah,
Wanna go?
well, Kolasinac, obviously, he got a clean sheet. You saw the assist.
Yeah. The assist wasn't
Backhand
bad.
assist.
It wasn't bad.
But my case is the assist.
Yeah.
That's my whole case.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, clean sheet against Juventus, so it's not like a bad team. But yeah, that's it basically.
For sure. I'm going to go for Manu Sanchez. Of course, scored the only goal for Deportivo Alaves in the 1-0 win. Made the most tackles in the game with 4 as well.
Nice.
18th place versus 5th.
Ooh, you slid that one in then.
Yeah, I had to.
I'm going with Nacial for Sporting in the 3-1 win over Casapia, and he scored.
Nice.
Cool. I'm going to go with a guy called Core. He is hardcore. is what I'm gonna say. One thing.
Both were quite good, actually. To be fair, both were quite good.
Yeah. One thing we didn't talk about in the kind of Bundesliga section is that Mainz are currently 3rd place in the Bundesliga. So they are high flying right now, and they've done this by beating Borussia Mönchengladbach 3-1. Core scored one of the goals, as well as making 2 amazing tackles and keeping 4 interceptions, which set the team on a counter attack and allowed them to score 3 goals against Bayer.
Nice.
Almost got that right.
Right, who are we voting for? I'm going to go for Liam.
What was yours again, Liam?
Kolasinac.
Oh, yeah, classic.
I'm going to go Lloyd.
I'm going Liam.
Yeah, Lloyd's got a goal.
Okay, 2-2 it is at the moment.
Has everyone voted?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know you
You're
can
the
vote
final
if you want.
person.
So hang on, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
So you're
I read
voting.
some amazing
So
news that I will share with you in a minute.
it's Kolasinac, who got an assist in a 4-0 win and kept a clean sheet against Juventus,
Backheel assist.
or it's Manu, backheel assist, or it's Manu Sanchez, who scored the only goal for Deportivo Alaves against Villarreal, made 4 tackles, 18th versus 5th.
Beating Juventus 4-0 is a special feat. I'm going to have to go with
Yeah,
Kolasinac.
fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Because that makes logical sense. A team beating a massive team is massive.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to repeat
okay,
that.
Sorry, so
I
does
understand this
18th beating...
So
so does,
I mean, I see
relegation.
it. I'm not
Right.
gonna like
I'll just solve
complain.
I'll
but-
take
we
the
just
point.
stop
Can I
crying?
just say that Atalanta are above Juventus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, so basically his logic didn't make sense.
we're 13
I'll take the point.
places below.
Exactly.
Well, you've already locked in your vote. Thank you.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
cool.
Liam gets the point then.
Go midfielders, no?
Midfielders, go on, Jamie.
Okay, so I've gone for Eating, Sparta Rotterdam, as I said, fighting for relegation. Got the equaliser against Stank Breda for 1-1.
Nice.
That's it.
Go on, Liam.
How do you need JB's help? How do we pronounce it?
Chananoglu.
What he said.
Chananoglu.
Shannon
Shannon Logley,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chananoglu.
Yay.
Inter, you're right.
Inter, yeah. He got a
Makes
goal
sense.
in the 3-2 win against Monza. He was the best player on the pitch by far. 91% passing accuracy.
From the position he's in as
He's
well.
so good.
75 out of 82 passes. He scored a goal, but he was in N'Golo Kanté. N'Golo Kanté.
Okay, sorry,
was
can
everywhere.
I also just point out with him, he's one of those players who's never really seen as world class, but he's just consistently so
He's
good.
so
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's incredible.
He's a top
He was
player.
an absolute locomotive that game. He was just chugging along.
The fact
got
that he's
goal.
only ever won trophies with 3rd division Bundesliga side and Inter Milan is ridiculous, by the way. How did he not win anything with Bayer Leverkusen or AC? Like, he was average because he hadn't won anything up until he went to Milan, but he is quality.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
So my guy is played for Aruca against AVS, but the only goal in the game, and this moves Aruca now 5 points away from the same points as 3rd last in the league and for potential promotion. So a massive lower league clash. They were 2 points away from each other. Now they're 5. Could potentially move them away from that relegation chance with that goal, and he was just insane as well.
Nice.
What did you do, goal and assist-wise?
Goal.
Yeah.
Scored the only goal in the game.
Only goal in the game. Okay, cool. Lord?
Okay, I'm going to go for Arambari for Getafe. Scored the 2 goals in the game against Atletico Madrid. Of course, they were 1-0 down. Scored 2 goals late on. And yeah, Getafe had 12. Atletico are in the top 3.
Cool. I've got a guy who's got a brace. I was having an argument not to go for this guy, but I think it's important because he is a player playing out of position for a top side, but seemed to have made the position his own in that he scored 2 goals from 2 shots on target, so didn't misplace a shot, as well as creating 6 chances in the opposition box. And that player is Rafael Guerrero, who's usually a left back, although he can play centre mid.
Didn't they lose? Didn't they lose?
He did lose 3-2, which is why I was something an argument not to pick him. But he did play in the attacking midfield positions for the
He's
first
played
time
for Portugal, to be fair.
a couple of times. But he is naturally a left back or a centre mid.
It was
slash
more of a
DM.
left mid, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's a left wing back.
Well, he's played left back a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah.
No,
He's
I'll give you
But
that.
obviously, moving
Yeah.
into that like prime creative position where Musiala usually plays,
Yeah.
and yeah, scored a brace. And if they hadn't have lost, shipped 3 more goals, then he probably would have been man of the match in a
Yeah.
strong 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Start voting.
Henry, do you want to start voting?
No, I'm good. You guys can start.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't like to start. I
Right,
like to set trends.
I'm going to go for Henry then. He got 2 goals, to be fair.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go Lloyd. Only because they lost.
Yeah, I was going to say,
the reason,
yeah.
'cause they lost.
this was a bit about, I didn't even know whether to go for him.
It's because they lost. I'm gonna go Lloyd.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Lloyd.
Oh, so torn.
It's difficult.
It's a hard
It's
one.
turning it around against against Atletico that does it as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
even
I
just
think I have to go
Go
Lloyd.
Lloyd. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I will vote for Lloyd as well.
fair enough.
Hooray.
I will take that. I will take that. Because that makes logical sense. I don't mind
Yeah.
losing that point because that's a logical decision.
Why are you looking at me?
So was the first
Because
one.
I always look at you.
So was the first.
I didn't vote on the
first one was
first
not
one. I
logical.
just won it.
Exactly.
It's not my fault.
It's
Right.
not at you, but you won
It's
that.
always your fault.
It's
Um,
attacker's time.
It is
Yes.
attacker's time.
So I
Has anyone got a really, really good one?
got a brace?
Brace.
Yeah, so you've got a brace, you've got a brace. Have
Yeah.
you got, what have you got?
I've got. Oh, well, we'll go into it. I'll start,
Go
I
on.
guess.
Okay.
Start
So
then.
I've gone with Antman, as I said, looked at by Brighton. 2 assists and a goal in a 3-2 win.
Oh,
He
wow.
was assisted, he was, involved in every goal.
Fair.
It's not
fair.
bad.
Literally.
Liam?
So I'm gonna need your help with pronunciation again. How are we saying this?
Krstovic?
I'm gonna say Kristovic. Just
Yeah, Krstovic. It's KR, so Krstovic.
Kristovic. He got a brace against AC Milan. Lost the game. See, originally the pick was going to be Pulisic because he got 2 goals as well, but
Yeah.
scored a penalty, so
Boo.
doesn't count as much.
Yeah, it's fair.
So yeah, 2 goals in a 3-2 defeat to Milan, and they only lost because Gallo scored no goal. So
Oh,
Oh. I've got, guess who? Gyökeres, 2
Yeah.
goals
what a shock!
against Casapia.
surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah, no. Vinicius Junior, he scored 1 goal against Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm not gonna say it.
Cool. I'm gonna go with Jai Sung Lee, who is another player from Mainz in their 3-1 win against Bayer. Borussia Mönchengladbach. Why do I keep going?
Why do you
to
keep
Bayer
going by
Leverkusen?
Leverkusen? Yeah.
Fucking hell. He was elite. 2 assists and the man of the match in that game. 4 touches in the opposition box, a dribble, 5 passes into the final third, and then he was successful for an attacker with every
supposed to be
defensive
doing this
action
many
he
stats.
attempted. A tackle, 3 interceptions, and 8 recoveries. Ridiculous.
How many stats
I was going to say, I swear we have a limit on stats.
I kept it under 30 seconds.
Well,
fine,
it's a
relax.
shame we're not talking about defenders this round.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but when you're their best attacking player and you're also contributing defensively with everything, being successful at everything you attempt.
you're still not getting a point.
No, I mean, yeah, I hear the debate, but
Yeah,
Jamie's
yeah.
getting my point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Liam.
Jamie for me. I'm just not going to ever get the point if Gyökeres scores, though, am I?
I'm going to go with Liam.
No, because you
to
did,
create
because he got
chaos.
4 goals.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Who did you say?
Liam.
So it's, what is it, 2-2?
Liam's got to pick pick someone else.
Yeah.
And then it goes down to the.
You've got to be
producer's
fair.
vote.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I'll just vote for you.
Okay.
Okay,
Lenny,
let's
Go to Lenny.
I won't pull it.
you've got to do the deciding. So,
It's between me.
which was
So I've got Antman, got 2 goals and an assist, and yeah, they won 3-2.
I got. How'd you say his name again?
Krstovic.
Kristovic for 16th place Lecce against 9th place Milan. They lost, but it was no goal, so kind of bullshit. Yeah, that's
Come
fair.
Yeah.
on,
Jamie gets the point.
Well done,
Lenny,
Jamie.
I respect
Well
that
done,
because I remember your message from earlier that he said surely the striker has to win.
Yeah.
Lenny didn't vote for me because I went off his original pick.
Whiteboard time.
Everyone got a point that round,
Yes.
Yeah. Apart from you.
apart from me.
Yeah.
This is. When was the last time I got a point?
Probably last
Good
week,
question.
mate.
Well,
That wasn't a
it's
quiz.
just it's unfortunate, mate.
It's not unfortunate. He's a bias against me. There you go. Whose quiz is it this week?
Liam.
Liam's quiz.
Thank God for that. I'm gonna get some points. Right, Liam, take us away.
So, Southampton managed. By the way, if I pronounce anything wrong, I apologise. I am
fine.
just a simple.
I don't think Southampton play in the
British
Serie A
person,
today.
raised it.
Just let him answer the question.
Oh no, I think I know what the question is, but carry on.
Okay, so Southampton manager Ivan Juric
Yeah.
managed which side 3 times in 2.5 consecutive seasons? Roma, Genoa, or Cagliari?
What?
Okay. Oh.
Did you write the same thing as me?
Oh, this is interesting.
Say those options again.
Roma, Genoa, or Cagliari?
They're stumped.
Yeah.
I am
I've got-
stumped.
no,
I'm
I've got an
guessing.
answer. No, because I know
The thing is, right, one
When
of
you
the
don't know
teams-
the answer, you just got to pick
But
one.
also, one of the teams I already had in my head anyway,
First.
which makes me think I might be right, but I don't know.
I'm not gonna put. I'm gonna go for this team.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think we-
I've just accidentally used the pen on the microphone.
I think you got
We all
it.
ready?
3,
Yeah.
2,
1.
1.
Cagliari.
Cagliari.
I've gone for Genoa.
And it's Genoa.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck.
Roma's a trick.
I knew it wasn't Roma.
Yeah, no, I knew it wasn't Roma. I
I've
was
seen him
wasn't
as
sure.
I was gonna put. I put Torino
I
down
put Torino down
originally.
first as well,
I'm pretty sure Torino have done the same thing, though. No, I'm pretty
He
sure
was
they had the
Torino
same
manager
manager.
before he was Roma manager.
Yeah,
that's why.
and that's what made me think. But then,
If you'd have put an
I
that
think if
down
it,
as an
if it-
option, I would have
I was
gone
gonna say if it
Yeah.
wasn't multiple choice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, next
I would've
question.
Okay,
been
next
stumped.
question. Monza are bottom of the league. How many games have they won this season?
I've got options.
Ooh.
No.
Okay. I don't feel like they've won many.
You saw my answer.
Don't know. This is a
I've seen-
complete
I've seen multiple
guess.
people's answer.
Oh, I was thinking about putting that noise
Okay, we
down.
all ready?
3,
Yeah,
2, 1,
1,
3.
3.
You're
And
showing.
the
It's supposed to be showing the camera.
The answer is 2.
Oh, that's so close.
Guys, remember, show the camera, not ourselves.
Yeah,
I'm showing the camera in front of me.
I did put it like that.
So, final
Henry
question.
who shows me, he's like that.
People can see that.
This is what I put. Final question. On the topic of Genoa, which former Arsenal Invincible are the current manager?
Oh,
It's one of two. I'm going to go with him because I'm surely he's not still unemployed.
Wait a minute.
He's out of management now. I don't know if he's still a manager or if he's an assistant manager. It must be him. He's the only one that's actively managing. Must be.
It's not. I think I know who you're going for. It's not.
oh,
You
I'm
sure?
I'm
Yeah,
stumped.
'cause
You
it's-
know,
But he left that job
this is a hell of a question.
Nah,
because it's not him anymore. It's the English guy.
I don't know. I've
nah,
guessed.
no,
I've
it's
guessed.
not. It's not him.
I've just.
It is him.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain. I don't think any of the.
It's the only one I can write down because it's the only one who's a
Yeah,
manager.
this is
Yeah.
what. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
It's not, but
Have it?
yeah, he managed in the Prem.
Oh,
Why are we giving clues?
Oh,
You
oh,
lemon.
oh,
Wait, hang on.
oh.
Oh.
Wait, hang on, what did you say? He was in the Prem as a manager.
Yeah,
Cool.
I got it.
No, he was in the Prem. Yeah. No,
could you imagine if it's like
Okay, we all ready?
Right.
He
3,
was-
2,
It was
1?
Vieira.
Vieira.
Yeah.
For Vieira.
I swear he's the only one who's managed in the Prem.
The only other thing I was
Yeah,
thinking about was
that was a
maybe
really
Freddie
obvious
Yeah,
clue.
I
You
was
gave
thinking-
it away.
International.
I'm not gonna lie.
No,
I had
he
Lumbo
was-
down.
He managed
I completely
Well, yeah,
forgot
that-
about
that's the
Vieira
thing.
being
Yeah.
a manager.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot he was in the Prem.
I totally forgot about it.
Also, do you remember the ex-England assistant manager Steve Holland? Do you know
Yeah.
where he is right now?
Where's he at?
He is in Japan with Yakamoto.
Oh, I saw this
yeah.
recently.
I forget the second part of the club name, but yeah, he's managing in Japan now.
Nice. So how many points did everyone get?
Let's go around the room. I got 2 points from my quiz. Why my phone open? Damn.
Everyone
Henry
got one.
2 points. Lloyd, how many points did you get?
I got 2 points from the
You
quiz.
got 2 points as well. Tom,
1,
Uno, Liam,
0.
got 0 points. Haha. Jamie, you got
Shit, it was my clue.
1 as well.
Why
Yeah,
do you
exactly.
write down these like results? Because you don't keep track of them.
Yeah.
I do when they're up to date, so I'll keep track of
They're
this.
never up to date.
They're not up to date.
Are they up to date, Lenny? Somewhat. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're just gonna add these to the score.
Oh, I'll take my player point and be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not bad to be fair.
Yeah.
Considering it's a week, yeah, at least you got a point.
Yeah.
We've all got at least 1 point this week, which is
I got 0 last week.
Which
Yeah,
is
that's
better
true.
than
Yeah.
I
Like,
got
that's
I
my
got all
point.
3 quiz last week. That was
Yeah.
really
Gave them an easy quiz, Lenny. It was unfair.
No, it was a Portuguese league I know a lot about anyway, so I'm a bit of a
You got
fraud.
all 3 as well, didn't you?
I don't know.
Someone else got
I think
all
I got 2.
I think it was 2. I think it was 2. I think
Yeah,
it was.
it's a lot.
I think
I
I
you
got
got
2.
3 and the
Oh,
rest
I
of us
got 2 players as well.
Happy days.
Happy days indeed. But I think that should be where we wrap it up, boys. Thank you all very much for watching. Excuse me, I'm about to just thank you. Sorry, I just couldn't breathe for a second there. No political movements of any kind. Thank you. No, it's going to get us
I hate
cancelled,
you so
please.
much.
Don't show them on camera.
If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribing to our YouTube channel. Also follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, X. I think we also have a Facebook page now. Find us everywhere and follow us. And we will catch you next week for another European Roundup. Thanks for watching.